inside, I had to stop the video because to make sure that it allows time to be sent. So this is the inside. We identified everything that we felt was of concern. The first thing was from the door. I felt the floor was wobbly, and we worked thoroughly with the guys to make sure that we fixed that, to make it solid. We added extra chipboard screws, and we added more screws everywhere on our floor. We never had any problem with OSB boards. They are okay. It was this area where when you're getting in, I felt it was wobbly. By wobbly, I mean it was not solid. And we also fixed this area because I instructed that these steps be worked on because they were not going right to the end. So this we have done. Remember, there is going to be another finishing there, which will be most likely to be a wooden floor. By wooden floor, I mean those tiles that give wooden feel. So this is how it looks like when you are coming from the first structure. You go on the steps, you step. This is not the final finish because this house still need boards inside, ceilings inside, floor inside in terms of tiling. And the plan says that there will be vinyl tiling. On the ceiling, this house we have what is called knotty pine. Knotty pine is pine wood that is used as ceiling that goes up with what? With the ceiling. It's a very beautiful finishing that will be here. So it will go up following this house. That is the knotty pine. We did everything, bracketing the house as you can see, and everything to make it solid and protect it from the elements of wind, torrential rains, gale force winds, and so on. So this is how it looks like here in this first structure of the 6x12. That's exactly how it looks like. So let's close the door here. All the doors are locking nicely without even a problem. They were sorted out in terms of the rubber lining. There was a concern about rubber lining. It was fixed. I'm doing this because this is most likely to be our last video on this project. Everything that was a concern in terms of the rubber lining, the manufacturer came and they fixed everything here. They were all fixed. I've got videos and evidence to support that. So they worked thoroughly to work on this, and we are happy with what they did, you see, on all the windows. So what follows now is to do the partitions of these rooms, because these windows, they tell you exactly what is going on. Here is a bathroom, and here is likely to be a kitchen, and the sitting room window from that side, and open plan windows and doors from this side. There's 2 bedrooms obviously, so if we are to look at it, this is likely to be bedroom 1, window, and then in between there's a bathroom, and this is bedroom 2, window, and this is the sitting room window, and then this is doors for the sitting room to give it ample space, what is this? What is the right word? Air circulation, right? To give enough air circulation, there's a lot of doors. There's 3 doors in front and windows here. So that's exactly what those windows and doors answer to. It's exactly the word that I was looking for. To give enough air circulation so that you don't get clogged with the lack of oxygen, and then the place becomes moldy and you don't breathe well, and it gives in an uncomfortable feeling of some of these type of houses that are built wrongly. Yeah, where they are very hot and all that. We are building this house to be exactly like the normal house. Wood is a natural insulator, so there is already insulation because timber is a natural insulator on its own. This is another door here, and there is also a window on top, so there is enough air circulation. This is the foyer. It also brings in wind. I'm sure they will also have air cons here in this place. Yeah, and those are the stairs, as you can see when you go in here. Step 1, 2, and then step 1, 2, and step 3. So there will be another floor here, most likely a wooden floor. That will be the final finish. That is final finish that the client will give. So this is the first part of the house. That's how it looks like. This house has been built very beautiful compared to most of the houses that we have done. First house that has got a ceiling on OSB boards, very rustic look, and to think of it on top, there's going to be also Nutec pine. So it's a very beautiful house. They've cleaned this place, looks very nice, and it's just for next year's final finishings by the client. If they choose us as their company to do the finishings, we'll be glad to be involved. It's their decision, but we are able to give this house a final complete finishing. We can build this house, we can complete this project by giving it all the partitions. Same here, there's 2 bedrooms partitions, we can give those 1 bathroom partition, and this whole area is open plan, kitchen and sitting room. This whole area is open plan, where you see a lot of windows. Remember, in front there's a deck, so where people can then sit and enjoy the sunset, the sundowners, the drinks, and all those things. That is the whole idea here. Sundowners around this time when the sun is setting. Yes, so that is the whole idea. This, for everyone who knows, is a bathroom, and then this is a bedroom window, same to that side, and that one is also a bedroom window, and then it gives us open plan kitchen and sitting room. The big sitting room, this is 72 square meters, so that means you have got 36 square meters halfway, where you just sit and enjoy and have couches, TVs, and so on. Right, this is also bedroom, and this is also as part of the sitting room windows. Yes, and beautiful views outside there. That's where the sun is setting, actually. As you can see, the sun is setting this side. That's the sunset here. So for people to sit here, they will be watching the sunset and enjoying all those views there. That's the sunset here. That's how it looks like. Behind those mountains, that's Chaos River, Langeberg area. That's the whole area of Langeberg, Chaos River, and behind that mountain here now, that's your Kraaifontein area, and that side you're going to Stellenbosch as well. Yeah, so they will be able to enjoy all those views, and it's beautiful. The floor, we worked thoroughly to make sure that it was solidified. We asked for these steps to be worked on, and Geraldo and his team, they've done a tremendous work here. We have removed and redone these ones as well. Yeah, so this is where we are. This is where we are now. This is where we are. Any question should be directed to us. However, we have done everything for the first part of the project the way we are supposed to do it. We answered the question of the wobbliness of the floor. We added extra screws. We anchored, we made it solid. We worked on all the areas that we felt were of concern and were areas that were preventing us to announce that we are done on the first phase of the project, because remember, we still need to do the partitions of this house, the notifying, the plumbing, the electrical, the tiling for the bathrooms, the final tiling, skimming, painting, shower cubicles, shower glasses, and all those finishings, geysers, hot water and cold water, and so on. For those people who have been watching us on YouTube, this is our final video for the year, and we thank you so much for being ardent followers and believing in our work and in the alternative housing solutions, where we are saying that Nutec houses are the answer to building brick houses. So we expect a lot of people to be interested in this type of buildings, which are built by timber frames, which are a natural insulator, cladded outside by Nutec, which is a weatherproof material, fire resistant, sound resistant if you put the right insulation, which is 135 millimeters thick, easy to work on, quick to assemble and build. For those people who have been following us, they know we started this project on 6 November, and we are done today on the 21st of December, which is 6 weeks or 7 weeks of work, depending on how you calculate it. So we thank you so much. We keep on encouraging you to subscribe, follow us, so that you spread the word, then people will know that there is alternative housing solutions. Instead of busy being quoted a lot of money to build brick, you can also have a beautiful house in Nutec. Think of the people who are in the rural Eastern Cape, Limpopo, Free State, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, Western Cape, Northern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, which other provinces that I didn't mention, Northwest, yeah, all the provinces here in South Africa. Mpumalanga we mentioned, right? These houses are a solution to your needs. Those people who have got farms, those people who want to build student accommodation, hostels, churches. Imagine this as a church for those pastors who are watching, reverends, priests. This can be a very big church, isn't it? A church building, rather, for your congregation. So we call upon you, warehouses for farmers, classrooms for schools, clinics for government departments that wants to cut costs and invest in alternative solutions in terms of buildings. So yeah, this will be the best, especially in provinces like Eastern Cape, where we see that there's quite a lot of challenges. They still have mud schools. They're still having those schools that are built with mud in Eastern Cape. Why don't you go for Nutec? The premier there, the MECs, they must think out of the box, isn't it? The ministers responsible for housing in the country, the Department of Housing and Human Settlements, we see people being settled in shacks in Cape Town. We noticed recently when we were driving in R300, instead of them building people's houses, they are busy doing foundations and asking people to build their shacks there. That's not right in this day and age. People need to have decent shelters, habitable solutions, shelters. When you have a decent shelter, you can even think and grow and develop well compared to living in slums or structures that are not fit for human habitat, according even to the United Nations Habitat department or organization. These are not sustainable for people to live in. But when you build these